Welcome to Sparrow Stables. It's Glorious Revolution 01 here, and I will be giving you a barn tour today. As you can see, we're still decorated for Christmas because we've been very busy lately, so just be aware of that. And let's get started because we have a lot to do. So this is our sign out front. You'll see the sparrows here, which will show up in the barn everywhere. Just a couple of notes. We're closed on Mondays. That's our owner's kind of off day. And we do pretty much everything. We do sporting, breeding, and boarding. So pretty much anything you could really want to do, we can offer it here. And we've also actually added a training program, which Edward Hamilton here has started up. We're very excited about it. You'll see some of our participants later on. This is Dorchester cannons that Edward's holding. And he is showing off one of our Christmas harnesses, and it is very stunning. We got it off eBay, and it is so detailed and so nicely made. We really like it. Here is our husky dog, and he kind of keeps an eye on the place. He's one of our most avid guard dogs, and we have several of them. Dorchester Cannons, or Cannon, is hooked up to this Christmas sleigh here with full of presents for our barn staff. I'm very excited. You might have noticed it snowed as well, so there's snow everywhere. This is a hitching post next to the house here. We've repainted it and we've added on a deck, so it's very nice. We have our giant Christmas tree here, and behind it, I don't know if you can kind of see, it's the dog house back there. Alright, so our dogs can still go behind the tree and get in there. This is our German Shepherd male. Alright, there's Joanna Cleese. She is getting ready for a vaulting lesson later on in the afternoon, so she's stretching. And we have a nice little rug here. And over here is our husky pups and husky mom. Alright, so let's head inside the house for a tour there. So we'll start with upstairs. This is where everyone sleeps. The only people that stay at the barn really are Elizabeth O'Connor and Jack O'Connor, husband and wife. And they live here. So this is really cool. It has rails, and it can slide over so that I can get to either side of the house. Alright, and it'll also come out like this. I'll take it out and show you. The beds are really neat. They have little pillows and blankets and a padded bed. So really nice beds, and it also has a trundle. Let's see, I don't know if I can show you. There we go. Pull this trundle out. So you see it has a nice trundle under there in case they have someone stay over. Occasionally their daughter will stay over, Emily O'Connor. So that's that. So those are the beds. And we also have posters and paintings of some of their more famous horses here. Alright, so that one is Cairo Rose, their Arabian mare. And this one right here, that is Different Drum. This is Jack O'Connor's favorite horse. And then here, let's see, there we go. That is the Clydesdale stallion. Jermaine Stand. Alright, so now we'll move on to downstairs. This is the office, so you come in the front door, and here's a little coffee table type thing, but our books fell off. We have some cats and they like to play around and jump on the table, which makes the books fall. So this is the office for the whole barn, and it's really nice. It has a folding chair up in the corner. And you see, we have it's a giant barn, so we have lots of paperwork, which we're trying to show you, but the camera doesn't want to show you. Blame the camera. And we also have a nice computer and keyboard here. That is a painting of our horse, a Boulder White, or Boulder, and then here, if I can get to it, that's a painting of our Hanoverians, Yorktown style, and Colonial Hancock. Alright, and then we have the lounge area. You see here we have a little Christmas tree, and We have a 3D TV. I'm going to have to go outside the house to show you. And we have a little fireplace under our mantle. So that's pretty cool. And this is also where we hold pony clubs. The pony club that we sponsor. So we have a nice big couch here, and it has, take it out for you. And it has padding and everything. It's really nice. Nice couch. So that's where we have our pony club meeting, and a lot of the girls that you'll see around the barn are part of our pony club. That's another painting of one of our horses. That's Locke's Virtue. It's a very lovely Frisian. And that one right there, that's Glorious Revolution, the Palomino, or Sparrow, who the barn is named after. So that's a pretty important horse painting that we have. Alright, so that is our little house. Now moving on with the rest of the tour. So that was inside the house. As you can see, we have a very, very nice house. And moving on. This is Richard Adams. He's our farrier here at Sparrow Stables. And you see he's getting ready to put shoes, or fix the shoes rather, on Exploring Victory, or Explorer. And Explorer has a very nice halter on right now. That we've found. They're very lovely. Alright, and here's Sky. He's one of the dogs around here. He's actually Jack O'Connor's dog. Alright, and so now you see these doors, and you're wondering what's behind these doors. Well, I have a surprise for you. You ready? These doors slide open. They usually slide a little better than that. Alright, and ta-da! This is our tack room. So this is an overview of our tack room. We have a total of 10 saddle racks. And we're going to add a loft up for our feed room and pegs for the bridles. And it's going to be ginormous, but we have lots of work to do. You see we even have a chalkboard, but we haven't even hung it up yet. Alright, so it has a lot of work, but it's going to be pretty awesome. Most of our saddles are out in use right now because the barn is fully open. So just be aware of that. But there are 10. So that's the barn right there. So moving on. So that was the tack barn right there. It's very nice inside, and we're still renovating it. So just be aware of that. Outside we have Ye Old Glory, or Old Joe. Cute little halflinger stallion, and he's being brushed by Annie Borden. Alright, and he has a nice little halter on too. And back here we have jump storage way back there. But here is Nicole Adams, and she's getting ready to wash Farewell to Rain, or Rain, and you see she has sponges from the sponge box back there. So he's cross-tied and getting ready to be washed. Here we have our halter wall, and we prefer to keep our halters out here because it's a lot easier than going through the tack barn and getting around all the saddle racks. So we prefer to keep our halters out here, and it looks kind of sparse right now, but when we add all the halters together and we put them all on there, it's actually really full. So here we have a nice little picture of a horse. That's different drum. You'll see her later on. Alright, so then we have our gate here, and you go through it. It's closed right now because there are people in it. You can see we also use this as a garage. There's no snow here, so it's safe to do some jumping on. We pull the snow off of it. Back there is Georgia River, or River, and he's being ridden by Megan Williams. And there's Independent Declaration, or Indy, ridden by Amelia O'Connor, who's the daughter of the owners. And you can see they have ribbons, which they're getting ready to hand out because the last person is on the course. This is Karen Ward, and she's riding British Napoleon, or British, our Frisian mare. And the Frisian mare is actually a really good jumper. So she's getting ready to finish up the course, and they'll hand out their ribbons and probably go have a cup of cocoa because it's kind of cold out. So that's our jumping arena. Now we'll move on to the stallion barn. Welcome to the stallion barn. This is our little arbor to go through. So here we have the stallion barns. Each barn has each stall has a sign above it that says the show name, the barn name, and the breed, along with the Sparrow, of course. Alright, and they have hay down in there and chains. Alright, so this is Jermaine's stand, or Jermaine. And this is Novel Touch, or Novel. He's our Altiki stallion, and we love him. Alright, and this is Chance Encounter, or Chance, and Brave Romance, or Brave. They're our Arabian stallions. Some of these stalls you see, the horses are out and being used. So you'll see them later. No worries. This is Glorious Revolution, or Sparrow. You all will know that he is the one that we named our barn after. So that's him. And that is Exploring Victory stall, but you saw him earlier. This is Roman Might, or Roman. He is our Andalusian stallion. This is Charleston C, or C. And one of our newest horses, this is Kenyan Knights, or Kenyan. And he is accustomed by Horse Friend Forever. We're very happy to have him. He's very cute. And this is Indiana stall. And way back there, that is Dark Knight, or Diablo's stunt double. I'll explain what stunt doubles are later. Alright, this is Long Road Home, or Road. He's our Gypsy Vanner, or Tinker Stallion, and he's pulling our cart. Alright, which is driven by Maria Elberg. And our cart's really nice because it has, I don't know if you can tell down there, but it has hinges, and it can turn really sharp. And also the back of it comes off. And so it's very nice. We're working on getting a new harness for it as well. So it's one of our projects. Here we have our bulls, because our stallion pasture doubles as a western arena sometimes. So this is Call My Bluff, or Poker, and Texas Hold'em, or Texas. So we're very happy to have our bulls to do our western. And these are our zebras. We recently got them. So David Borden, our vet, is just checking the stallion out. This is Serengeti Races, or SER. Back there is the female. That is Grassland Dances, or Dance, and that's our little calf, African Tribe, or Tribe. So we're very happy to have some zebras here. Very excited. And here we have Dark Royal, or Royal. He's our Hanoverian stallion, and he's wearing a show halter. Elizabeth O'Connor right there, that's the owner. She's just trying it on, see how it fits. It was made by a local Whirlwind Acres for us. It was a gift, so we're very happy to have that. And then we come to the stallion pasture. Alright, so it's very large, much larger than it was. So let's start over here. This is the real Dark Knight, or Diablo. We have stunt doubles here at the farm because some of them will be customized, so we buy a stunt double. Whichever one we don't like, we'll customize. So that's that. You see he's being taught to rear by one of our hands, John Young. So this is one of the examples of how we're starting to teach horses for movies or just for fun. So we have the food back there and the water's over here. Nice little creek. And by the creek we have Russian Forest, or Russian. And he's the really cute miniature. You see he has a nice roan pattern on him. So he's very cute. And that's Jack O'Connor right there. He is riding Indiana Jones, or Indiana, our paint stallion. And it looks like he's bringing up the horses from the back pasture because we like to keep them near the barn in the winter to keep an eye on them. Because we don't want them getting in trouble back there and we can't get to them. This is a Boulder White, or Boulder. He's our Lipizzaner stallion. And back there, that's Locke's Virtue, or Locke, and we love him. This is Ancient History, or History, our Black Forest horse. And this is Aztec Gold's stunt double. You can tell stunt doubles because they'll have their tags still on them. Alright, so that's how you tell a stunt double from the real one. So it looks like Jack's just bringing them up from back in the back pasture. So that's our stallion barn. Alright, you see it's very nice. And that's the house and tack room and jumping arena. So now we'll have to make this into two parts because it is so large. So make sure you watch part 2 for the mare and foal barn, which is up here. Alright, so catch you guys on part 2.